Yo, what's good, y'all? Back with another video. I was just going about my day. Sometimes when I'm thinking about concepts for these videos, thinking about ideas for these videos, these are things that I really like apply to my everyday life and things that I would like everybody else to, or things that I like to share with people to just, pick people's brains and also just have people thinking and know that they're not alone in whatever it is they're going through. So, you know what I'm saying? My allergies bother me a little bit today. We still gonna do what we gotta do, like we always do. So today I wanted to focus on finding the things that motivate you every single day. Cause every day is not gonna be, we're human at the end of the day. So like, not every day is the same thing gonna excite us and gonna push us to the next, whether the next level is just a minute step or a small step, it's not always gonna be the thing that pushes us every day. We're gonna have to find ways to get ourselves back on track, and whether that's just looking forward to the end of the day. Like if you're working hard, you just grinding, you did a long shift, you're just looking forward to coming back home. I mean, it's little stuff like that, but I feel like it's important to find something every single day that motivates you, that pushes you to the next level. Because at the end of the day, that's all we need in this life. It's just something to keep us going a lot of the times, and just things that keep us moving forward and again, motivated. So I think that's the important thing, because like I said, every day is different. You got different obstacles each and every day, and sometimes we just need that little, like, we just need to hold ourselves accountable in certain ways and just know that we're doing things for a greater purpose and greater good. Because sometimes, you do things mindlessly, you might not even see the bigger picture in it. You may not even see the bigger purpose. And obviously at the end of the day, that's what we're all looking for. We're all in the search of our purpose. So, any way to motivate yourself to do that, to do just that, is important and significant. And you gotta be able to do that each and every day and be creative with it, a low key too, and be able to just kind of like have grace with yourself as well. That's the thing I'm learning too. Don't push yourself to the ground. We all trying to work hard. We all trying to push for our goals. A lot of us are ambitious. So, but at the end of the day, I feel like, obviously burnout is real, and just you can get yourself a little bit off track by just going about things in the wrong way. And I feel like we gotta sometimes look ourselves in the mirror and understand when it's time to just take a step back, reevaluate, and reassess what's going on, and make the best decisions moving forward. So, because obviously there's gonna be days where you don't feel your best. There's always gonna be days where you gotta you really physically gotta get yourself out of bed. Like you gotta have the motivation, whether that's just getting to work on time, whether that's just being able to show up. You gotta physically just push yourself to do whatever it is you're trying to do. And I get it, we all human. We all gotta have those days where it's just not our best, and have those times where we're not at our best. So I feel like that's important. So yeah, man, no matter how big it's, how small it is, how minute it is, just continue to find your purpose every day. Continue to find that thing that motivates you. Continue to find, and the weather's getting nice. Even if you gotta get through the day and be like, okay, at the end of the day, I'm gonna take this walk. I'm gonna clear my head. I'm gonna clear my mind. And that's gonna be my reset. And then I'm gonna take care of every other task I gotta complete for the day, or set myself up better for the next day. Just do what you gotta do to not run yourself rapid and drive yourself crazy is what I mean. Because at the end of the day, we get so many things piled in our minds. We don't even give ourselves a chance to just chill a little bit. We don't give ourselves a chance to just, again, take a step back and just be graceful with ourselves and be understanding that we are just one person. We can't do everything. We can't juggle everything at one time, because at the end of the day, that's just gonna lead to not as good results, I feel like, So we gotta be real with ourselves on those specific areas, and just do right by ourselves, because you can really cause harm and just blindlessly, aimlessly doing things, So, or just going through the motions. Going through the motions is not a good thing. Sometimes it's just like you can't go through the motions and expect you to look back on those actions, and like, I'm not saying you can't be proud of them, but like, I know for me personally, like, I think for most people, like, sometimes you may go through waves of not just emotions, but like just waves throughout the day where you feel high and you feel like you're hitting a little bit of a low, and you got to get yourself out of it in order to make it through the rest of the day. And I feel like that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, you really just gotta like continually be responsible for yourself in that way. You gotta be responsible for pushing yourself through the tough times, pushing yourself through the times where it's not even as tough. Just, you know, it's just something to get through. So I think that's an important thing I wanted to note and just address. You know, let me know if y'all feel the same ways. Let me know if y'all like experience this on a day-to-day basis, because I know for me, like, I do sometimes just have to push myself and just really like be intentional with myself and be intentional with how I'm feeling, and like, you know, just, it's all really a mind game at the end of the day. It's like, your mind is the most important part, man. It's like, if you don't have that in check, if you don't have the ability to just account for that part of it and have that mental toughness about you, then you're gonna lead yourself and you're just gonna go through things aimlessly, and you're gonna just keep going through the motions, and that's not really good. You know, I don't think that's good. Going through the motions is leading you down to just a trivial path, and like just repetitive. It's gonna be things are gonna become repetitive. You're not gonna see the worth in it. You're not gonna see the value. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna it's not leading to finding your purpose. And I feel like each and every day we need to be working either to find our purpose or working in our purpose. And you know, that's a for everything. Because life changes. Life is not gonna stay stagnant. You're gonna have ebbs and flows, but you're also gonna have evolution periods in your life, and that's just what comes with it. Change, growth, you know. So I think that's the main thing I'm trying to get at, you know. So each and every day, find something that gets you out of bed, find something that gets you through the day, whether big or small. Find something that gets you through a conversation you don't want to have. Like, I don't know, something small, but like, at the end of the day, that's what you got to do, because that's just, sometimes that's what it takes, bro. Like, for real. I really have noticed that just in life. It's like, you know, you just got to put yourself and have that mental toughness and that grit, man. You got to have that dog in you, feel me? You got to have that dog in you a little bit, you feel me? So, but yeah, man, that's pretty much what I wanted to come on here and talk about, bro. Just come on here to like tell y'all, just keep going, bro. Keep going. Just understand that you're not alone in any of it, you know. You gotta have that ability to just push through, take life for what it is, take every situation for what it is, because every situation is a blessing. Every situation you can learn from and grow from. It's not there for no reason. It doesn't happen for just nothing. There's literally things that you pull from in every scenario, every situation, every interaction, every activity, whatever you want to call it. Like, so, and that's something I noticed as well. I'm just like listening to what the universe and God is telling me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I take with me every day. It's just being able to be humble, like accepting enough to understand that I'm living in a deeper purpose and my story is already written. So who am I to try to change that by not being receptive to whatever the world is trying to teach me and the tools that they're trying to, you know, provide for me. So I think that's important, man. That's what I'm getting at right there. Just listen to your surroundings, listen to the environment that you're in, the people that you surround yourself with, and just take life for what it is. Again, man, that's the biggest thing. So, but yeah, I feel like that's the main thing I wanted to get off my chest a little bit. But y'all good, bro. We all good. We all got stuff we dealing with. We all got things that we need to work through and push through, and we all just need that motivational factor and motivational piece that just you know, holds us accountable and lets us know that we are here for a reason. We are doing these things for a reason. So, but yeah, man. Yeah, I appreciate everybody who supports me and, you know, allows me to just be me. Because at the end of the day, that's all I'm trying to do. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be easy out here, man. And find that motivation. Find that motivation each and every day, man. I'll catch y'all later.